Any comparison? Beautiful. Thank you. Gracias. Give this to Gigi.
So are you playing? Oh, good. How are you, honey? You look lovely.
Talking to Dave Waite here, and he's going to tell us a story about coming through LA Airport with paramedics and all sorts of things like that.
So, the captain just comes over the intercom, says, "Okay, passengers, we're coming into our arrival for LAX, and prepare yourself, stow your bags, that sort of crap." Ella, I don't feel so well. When you say I don't feel so, what do you mean I don't feel so well? I don't feel so well, as in, let's get the sick bag. Anyway, the plane lands, we line up for customs, you have a pile of these sick bags taking up many rows of seats, and we're at customs there, and the guy there stamping everything. Ella, can you please put 4 fingers on the recorder thing? Ella's like, now? 4 fingers?
I don't recall this. I remember him saying, "Don't you dare vomit on me."
In an American accent, really?
He's like, "I don't care what's going on, just don't pass the bag to me."
Oh.
So Ella finishes doing customs.
Philip, have you got a story about on the way to the wedding?
Yeah, so we thought we actually weren't going to get here.
Why?
Because we left everything to the last minute. So we had our ESTAs to the very last minute.
Oh.
So Paula does all of that. She books all the tickets, does all the ESTAs, she does all the passports, she does every single bit of it. She does all the itinerary. She checks out what the clothing is going to be, what it's not going to be, and all that. And I just go, yes, and I'll pack the bag at the last minute.
I get the bags. Pick up the bags, and we're like, "Ray, Mum, Dave, we're not going through immigration. We need a paramedic." So we speak to some guy, tall guy in a uniform. He calls Qantas girl over. She was lovely, amazing. She calls the paramedics. Paramedics come and say, in this type of situation, we would.
Went to do Paula's ESTA. Paula did the ESTA. And when she entered her Australian passport number, it said,
Bom bom.
You're not eligible for an ESTA because you have an American passport and you need to enter America on your American passport.
Oh.
And the reason is because America likes to welcome its Americans back. So she had to ring the consulate and then had to go in and get an emergency passport the day before we left. Yeah.
Wow.
So that was half a day just getting a new passport. And last time we came into America, what happened? They said to us, "You're not allowed to come into the country in your Australian passport." She said, "But I have a passport that's Australian. I'm coming in with my family." And they said, "Yes, but you're American." And we like to say, "Welcome home."
Oh my God.
Hospital? I'm thinking millions of dollars. And so anyway, it's the quickest way to get through customs immigration ever. The paramedics take Ella and Ray off to hospital. I go out through customs, handing in forms.
So the next hitch was when we applied for Alex's ESTA visa, they wouldn't send it to us. They said, "We've got to look at this and we'll get back to you in 72 hours." But we were actually flying out in less than 24. So we had to I made probably 50 phone calls and all through the night. And 2:15 in the morning, I finally got one person that said he would help me.
Wait a minute, they told her that if she got it wrong, she had three chances to get it right. So what was wrong with her?
And then they hung the phone up on me.
What do you mean what was wrong with you?
Because I missed the 3 chances to get it right.
To get what right?
I thought I made a mistake on the application, is what I thought I'd done. So you had 3 chances to get it right before you pressed send. And because I didn't do that, bad luck. And they hung up on me.
I think Ray thought she was on the set of, I don't know, Grey's Anatomy or any other American sitcom.
So the guy that said he would help me, he asked if Alex had ever had committed a crime before. And I said no, and he said, so when you came to the country last time, are you sure he hadn't committed a crime? And I said he was 4 years old. And they said, well, we've got down here that he has a criminal record. So this is why he can't have his ESTA visa. He has a criminal record. So I convinced him, told him all the good things Alex has done, awards from the government, this, that and the other. So then they turned around and said, well, we'll get back to you. Hang up and we'll get back to you. So about 3 hours later, I got an email saying he's been given his visa. And this was just hours before we were leaving to the airport.
But they were out the door, finally made it to hospital. Ella has a whole series of tests because they were nervous about her having appendix, just in case we get down to Mexico with an appendicitis.
When Alex was 4, they stopped us at every single gate, separated us and patted us down.
They marked our tickets with quadruple S.
And we got stuck in security at every single gate. So that was when Alex was 4.
Let's say you two sit there. So Alex and Joel would sit there in their matching outfits and carry bags. They would just sit there, and they would never open the kids' bags or anything, and they'd go, you two, take your shoes off, take your belts off,
Stand
take your
over
belts off, take your
there,
whatever
arms
off.
out.
Bend
Do
over.
the whole thing, and I'm like, we've got to get up this stair. And then we ended up in some country where we missed the flight because we're not sure which terminal to go to.
I'm never travelling with you two, ever.
And then they go this way. So we go that way and we get down to the end, we go, this isn't right, it must be somewhere else. And we go up to the desk, oh, no, sir, you have to no. So then we go all the way down there. By the time it was like, you know what, we missed the flight.
Okay,
So then they changed our airlines, and after they changed our airlines and we got new tickets, nobody searched us ever again.
Would you like us to trace your insurance? Yes. And can you call a taxi? Thank you.
On your side, what's he missed out?
The fact that they were having a cracker of a time in the hospital with their phones, taking selfies, and with the paramedics and the nurses. So they were loving it.
They were loving it. And you were?
Dying.
Dying.
Ray and I were deeply concerned
About the
Ella's
policy
health.
number of your insurance
We were
company.
concerned for Ella's health. Okay, it ranked a little bit below how much was going to cost us, and it ranked just a little bit below, do we have Wi-Fi here so we can record all this on Facebook?
Mum was very, very nervous about
Oh,
me.
yeah.
Just had to
That's her.